Today we're going to make pumpkin pound cake. The first thing you're going to do is put in 2 sticks of butter into your mixer. I have a shoulder injury, so opening and closing things is not the easiest thing for me. Okay, and you're going to put that in your mixer, and you're going to let it go until it's creamy. The next thing we're going to do is that you crack your eggs into a measuring cup. You need 5 eggs, and you're going to dump them one at a time in the mixer while the butter is whipping. And let each egg incorporate completely. Every once in a while you got to stop and scrape down the side. You want all your ingredients at room temperature, including your eggs. Let them get a little bit at room temperature at least. We'll put in another egg. To add in is 3 cups of powdered sugar, or confectionery sugar as people call it. So just put a little bit in. Turn it on low, let it incorporate. While it's mixing on low, you can put a little bit more in. That's 3 cups of powdered sugar. Okay, you want to mix this on high until it gets good and creamy. Okay, next what we're going to add is 1 cup of pumpkin. A couple years ago we went out to a pumpkin patch and got about a ton of little pie pumpkins, and then we cut them in half, scooped out the seeds and baked them, and I froze all the pumpkin. Fresh pumpkin like that tastes really different than the canned pumpkin you buy in the store. Today I'm using canned pumpkin. You want to put in 1 cup of pumpkin. Let that mix in. Now we're going to put in flour. You need 3½ cups of flour, which we're going to put in again slowly so we do not wear it all. So we're going to turn our mixer on and gradually incorporate the flour. That's the last of our 3½ cups of flour. Next we're going to let it mix up really good, so it's all mixing in there so that the flour does not go every direction under the sun. We also need to put in our baking soda and our vanilla. In your baking soda, it's 1/4 teaspoon. Put that in, and then vanilla. I make my own vanilla. It's vodka with vanilla beans in it, you can see, and it's got to sit for, I don't know, a couple months, so I always date it so I know how long it's been sitting. We need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And homemade vanilla tastes completely different than that store stuff you buy. Spray your pan really good. I just spray it with some butter spray. You can do the flour and butter routine if you want. Just make sure you spray it good. This looks like it's mixed pretty good. All we're going to do is pour it in your tube pan. Now this is a pound cake, so I do not icing it. You want to drop your cake pan on the counter a few times and turn it as you drop it, because you want to get all the air out of the cake batter that you put in there. So you want to drop it on the counter a few times. Then after that, all the slamming and stomping needs to stop, because you want to bake your cake. Slamming doors, slamming anything, heavy walking people can make your cake fall. I know, because I've had lots of that happen. So we're going to put it in the oven now. It's got to bake 45 to 50 minutes. And then at 350. So we'll pray it turns out. Okay, you take a toothpick, jab it in the cake. Comes out dry, so it's done. Let it cool in the pan for 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes, so now we're going to run a knife around the outside of our pan to kind of loosen it up. And a little bit around the inside. We're going to take a cake pan, fit it over here, and this is the part where we pray that it comes out. If not, my family will be eating it. Oh, I heard it clink. I don't know why my cake has a perfect cut in it. So to cover that up, we're going to stick another plate on top. Flip it over. Voila. Also, a big shout out to my Hanover firefighters that are supporting breast cancer. Yay, Hanover. Anyway, have a good day and happy baking.